All right, welcome to the second video in section 6 where I'm going to show you how to create your traffic campaign. All right, and this is going to get us ready to start driving traffic to our YTZ offer. All right, so just go to the dashboard and we're going to select zero click and we're going to go to new zero click campaign. And right here, you see the country, United States is going to tell you the expected unique visits per month, which is 80 million 153,709. That's a lot of visits. You can see lots of traffic. We don't have to worry about traffic at all. Um, but as far as buying traffic from the United States, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. It's going to be about 3 cents per visitor. And what we're looking for is something less than a penny, like a fraction of a penny, 0.001. We want to get at least 100 visits per penny because the traffic we're using is going to be redirect traffic. I mean, these are people that are going to domains that are, they're looking for certain domains that are expired, and then it's going to get redirected to our offer. So it's not very targeted, and that's why it's very cheap. And the type of offer we're running with the Smart Link Rotator, um, that's the type of traffic that we need. You don't want to spend too much. So, you can go through the countries and check it out yourself. But, for this example, sorry, I'm gonna go back. So we're gonna check. You can go through these and check out, the cost of each one, and then decide which one you want to select first. I would, I'm for this example, I'm going with Argentina because I know it's gonna be, um, we can bid for zero point zero zero 0.001, and that's the lowest bid we can go. So campaign tripe, tripe, campaign type. Um, if you don't know what it is, you can always go to question marks. That's what I do. See, RON, it means run of the network. That's pretty much means all traffic in the network, that in the Tonic network, all the websites that they have in Argentina. That's all the traffic, all the websites they have for Argentina. Um, will This is the type of traffic that is keyword. It will show you only traffics in specific keywords that you want to use, and then categories. You can select different type of categories and match what your offer is. But I would choose run of the network, RON traffic. All right. Traffic category, we're gonna go with non-adult because we're not doing porno or porno offers or dating offers. All right. But these you can be very profitable. You can test that out later once you learn how to set this up on your own. Device targeting, desktop, mobile, or tablet. You can choose either or. Um, we're going to choose desktop, just so in your BMOB, you can also, when you're naming your naming conventions, make sure to put desktop, just in case you want to test desktop and mobile, and then split test those. Um, Desktop operating system targeting, we're gonna select all of them because we don't know which operating system is going to give us the most conversions yet. And for next is browsers. You got Chrome, Firefox, all the top ones. And again, we're going to leave them all selected because we don't know which ones are more are going to give us the conversions yet. And you can kind of see where I'm going with this, um, and why tracking is important and how we can, once you get data and you start running um, you know, source IDs that are giving us conversions, you can start deselecting some of these and just get traffic to those specific types, and you can see how powerful tracking is. All right, tablet options, we're doing desktop, so I kind of lump those in with mobile, so I just deselect tablets. Date settings, you can choose a specific start date or just run it as is. Um, you know, in my experience, I don't like to set specific times unless, I'm running a white campaign where I know the campaign is getting conversions and I don't have to sit there and watch my campaigns. But when you're first starting out, you want to sit at your desk and watch the campaigns for at least 30 minutes, an hour, and I'll go over that in the next videos in the next sections. All right. So we're just gonna hit just run it, budget, choose a specific budget, and we're gonna hit $5 because we're not, you know, um, we're just buying data. We're just testing. We're not gonna throw a bunch of money at it just yet. We want to get good solid data. $5 will get you good solid data. Like I said, um, you can get 100 visits for a penny. All right, just think of how many visits per day you can get with $5. And then for the campaign name, I'm just gonna hit. Uh, you hit type in YTZ main rot. All right, that's what I would name it. You can capitalize that to make it more visible. All right, and you want to hit save and move to step 2. Right here, you can see the country, Argentina, expected uniques a day, 236,000 expected uniques a month, 7 million. So pretty good traffic. Suggested bid, they want us to bid 0.004, which would give us about, um, you know, I don't know how many visits, man. My math is just terrible. Would give us, I don't know, 40 visits, about, right? 40 visits, move the decimal place, 40 visits per 4 cents or something. But anyways, disregard what I said about the math. We're just gonna go to bid. We want to bid the lowest bid possible and make sure to have a 0 in front of it. That's going to give us, you know, 100 visits per penny. All right. So if you're bidding um, the suggested bid here at 4, 4, that will give us 100 visits. It'll give us. It's going to cost us 4 cents for 100 visits instead of 100, right? And we want to get, the cheapest traffic possible. So basically just start at 0.001, and then when we start the campaign, if you're not getting any traffic at all, you're not getting any visits, you can slowly just bump it up by a 1, and then restart the campaign, sit there and watch it. And once you see the traffic, once you're satisfied with the traffic and see it coming in, then you can keep it there. All right, but right now we're just going to set at 0.1. Redirect URL, this is important. You want to go back to your bmob, and this window where we left off, where we, um, when we created our campaigns, if you accidentally closed it, simply just go to campaign links, highlight your campaign, go to campaign links, and then we're going to copy um, the campaign URL. All right, and then we're going to paste it. If you want to test it to make sure you got everything correct, you can go over to campaign test URL right here, copy that, and you can test out the exact URL, and it won't trigger a visit on your tracker. Just Control V into your browser. You can hit enter, and if it's correct, boom, you'll see it'll redirect you. This is what other people see when they visit, when we buy traffic and they try to go to those domains, and it redirects them. It'll redirect them to this, and you can see the type of offers that you're going to be running. So this is how we're going to get pay those conversions. So everything's working. And go back to Tonic now. Um, advanced optional advanced settings. We don't have to worry about that because you have a tracker. Source ID, whitelist, and blacklist. You don't have to worry about this. I will go over it. I mean, this is actually very important. We don't have to worry about it right now. I will go over this in more detail in the later videos. But basically, what we're going to be doing is using our tracker to see which source IDs are giving us conversions and which source IDs are just giving us lots of visits with no conversions. And the ones that are giving us no conversions, we're simply going to copy and paste them in here. And then we're going to, um, that way we can block visits, we can block spending money on those source IDs. And then for the ones that are giving us conversions, we're going to create a white campaign and just put those specific source IDs, and then just drive traffic to those specific IDs that are giving us conversions. And that's how we're going to optimize it. And I'll go over that in the next video, so don't worry about that right now. Then when you're all done, just simply hit save and pause campaigns. Save it, and then you're ready to rock. Go back to your dashboard, and we can type in YTZ and then we're gonna hit pause so we can see it. Uh, Sorry, let's try it this way. Let's see if the search pops up. All right, it's gonna do that. So basically, you'll find it in here. You won't have a bunch of um, campaigns like I have. Oh, there it is. All right. So you can see right there, we just created Ron, run a network, Argentina desktop, YTZ main rotator. Boom, you're ready to rock. And now the next step is to fund your account.